Hello fellow gamers, this is Vampire 2010, and guess what? I'm back! Yay! Okay, so last time, we were just finishing up gathering information about the new kidnapped victim, Rise Kujikawa, and since she's an idol who's known throughout the whole town, it would have been pretty difficult to do it on a whim, so I decided to narrow it down to her grandmother, obviously, the school where the Rosette fan is, and the Samigawa floodplain where the photographer is. The photographer is the final step, and she's going to tell us that Rise is stressed because she has two different personalities, one for work and one for everything else, and that's the reason why she decided to take a break. So she's worried about her true self, which you have probably heard numerous times in, say, a battle theme. So, let's go ahead and be heroes and rescue Rise. But first, I realized that it was raining that day, so I decided to go to the Aya place, and I figured, well, since I already maxed out the stats, that I should show you what happens when you do. But like I said, this is one of the easiest ways to gather stats when you want to get a little bit of grinding done, but it costs a pretty penny, like 3,000 yen, if you don't finish. But it'll increase 4 of the 5 stats: courage, diligence, understanding, and knowledge. And, well, if you want to cheat your way through, then this is probably the closest way to it. And as you can see, since my stats are maxed out, you finish the meal, and since it's the challenge, if you finish it, it's free. It is kind of pointless to go back here once you max out your stats, but it is a pretty cool gesture that, oh, cool, got a free meal, so. Now, it's time to save Rise still, but, again, we have some stuff that needs to be done. And usually if you don't go straight to the TV after you collect information, it tells you, you gather enough information, you should go and tell Teddy, like, today. You don't have to, it's not going to force you to, but it is encouraged that you do it as soon as possible. That's kind of a given, but if you have stuff that needs to be done, there are certain things that will be cut out of the story if you decide to rescue the person before you do them, but not anything major. So first we're going to go to the shopping district and see this man who's in front of the hobby shop that has been closed down like the rest of the place, and he sent a wish to the fox, so this is a new quest. He's going to talk about how he used to build models all the time, and ever since the place closed down, he just started losing the will to live, so we should probably prevent this man from offing himself and offer our assistance. He wants us to complete one of the models that had been near and dear to his heart, and the way to finish the model is to go back home, if you're not tired of course, and go to the table and start building it, and it takes usually, I believe, 3 or 4 days, somewhere around there. And once you finish it, you go back to the man. He's like, oh, whoo, I have a reason to live now, and he'll let you keep it. So that's the reason why the shelves in the back of the room next to the calendar are there, so you can put models there, because there's going to be more than one instance where you build a model. Completely optional, like the models after the one with the first quest, but it's a good way to collect things and make your room look pretty. Alright, now, seriously, let's go save Rise. Yeah, I will never get used to that.
Did you find out more about this girl, Rise-chan? Uh-huh. Her real self. I see. She's just like me, the delicate, sentimental type. Then... Ah! There's something out there! Is this it? Did I find her? Follow me!
What is this place? It's all dark. Whoa, is this a...
Oh, like the kind you always find in resort towns.
Oh, I think you're right. Oh, but we don't have one. Our inn is not like that.
Huh. So this is a strip joint, huh?
Strip? Oh, I know what that is. It's the thing zebras have, right? Strip? Like a zebra, right? Right?
It's so bright here. Even with the glasses on, my eyes hurt.
Doesn't anyone get the joke? Okay, let's try one more time. Strip. It's something zebras have, huh?
Can anyone shut this thing up?
Huh? Zebra? Sorry, what are we talking about?
I won't say it again. Let's hurry on.
Oh, Teddy. I think you're funny. Alright, please pay attention to the following sentence right here. Please be prepared before you go into this dungeon, because this is one of the harder ones. I decided to get Kanji because I haven't used him much yet since we just rescued him. Yukiko because she's our medic and she will always be in my party. I'm sorry, I'm just paranoid like that. And Chie because she's also another, I guess, tank. And Yosuke, I don't know, I never really got around using him before. So guess what? It's a strip joint. That's the dungeon. So, yeah. First boss, alright. I mean, enemy, rather. It's a rare one. Got lucky there.
Beat the stuffing out of it. Hello!
Alright. So you can get Legion here. And usually when you get a rare monster, you can get a chest key. And as you can see, we already found the stairs. It's already like straightforward and to your right, but I decided to explore the rest of the first floor to get more stuff and to show you more enemies. Here's our first regular enemy. You will see different versions of this thing a lot! A lot!
Someone finish it off!
This one, I believe, don't really have any weaknesses. And it uses Agi and attacks, as you just saw. But it's also not strong against fire, which helps, so. Let's just get rid of it, get it over with.
Good work, Sensei. That's one so far.
As you can see, I buffed everybody up. Since this is a new game plus, they all have the weapons and the armor that you can get if you were near the end of the game, basically. Enemy number 2. Also, another enemy you will see different versions of a lot. So get used to seeing this gorgeous face.
Someone finish it off!
Well, what was left of it?
Goes Persona!
There we go. You'll see that a lot.
Who's left?
Go forth!
They're pretty easy.
Yuki-chan beat an enemy. Keep going.
Not just saying that because everyone's like buffed out. It really is pretty easy.
How's that?
So yeah, there are certain enemies on certain floors that you will see pretty often. On this floor, apparently the one with many eyeballs is the common enemy, so ended up running into him a lot. Alright, so enemy number 3, who got to me first. These things, you're gonna need them for future quests, so just keep in mind where they are. They are at the strip club on the first floor, and they will be on the second floor as well. They're the most common there. Pretty easy. You can get King Frost and Yaxini on this floor. As you can see, they are back.
Now 2 enemies. Beat them up.
Their main attack is doing support things, so if you just beat the crap out of them before they can attack you, you're fine. They're not hard.
Yay, I leveled up!
And see, ended up having Chie level up, so, you know, good way to grind. And after a few more attacks from those same things, surprisingly, you get Yukiko to level up. So... oh, found the stairs. Onto the 3rd floor. So you're going to find Rise first on the 3rd floor. And this is all the stuff you can get so far in the game, so keep that in mind. Oh, but before we get to Rise, new enemy. Another enemy of a lot of versions.
Sensei, that's 1 so far.
Now this one can kind of pack a punch if you are caught off guard, so be careful.
I am thou.
3 enemies down.
Ready? Cool, you leveled up.
Yes, I did. And so did Kanji. Alright, on to Rise. Now Rise's door is straight ahead. It's to your left. Every time, it doesn't change.
Sorry.
It's Rise.
But something's not right.
It must be her other self. Hello, all you fans out there. Thanks for coming today. Today, you're gonna see every last inch of me. What's that? You don't believe me? Okay. Then why don't we... oh, but you won't be able to see with all this smoke, huh? Okie dokie. Just follow me a little further in and I'll prove that I'm every bit as good as my word.
Were we like that? That's going kind of far.
Oh, sheesh, the roar of the crowd is insane this time. It's making me feel sick.
If people really are watching this, we gotta do something, and fast!
All right, Riseteers, don't touch that dial. When we come back, you'll get a good long look at the real me. Maru Q.
We better move it! This is 1,000 times worse than just hearing a few nasty secrets.
The shadows are really getting aggravated. What we just saw is what that Rise girl is suppressing. She'll be in trouble at this rate.
So, guess I'm on the rescue team now. All right, let's hurry up and go.
So far, Riseteers is the dumbest name for a group of fans I've ever heard. But that's not important right now. We found Rise, we gotta chase after her. Ignore the parts on the side. There's nothing there, just keep going. And another attack. Which means, new enemy!
Poor enemies, they weren't expecting us.
Yeah, you've already seen many different versions of the rock monsters. You're gonna continue to see many different versions of the rock monsters. That's kind of one thing I have to complain about this game. It recycles the absolute crap out of shadows, but at least they have different attacks. These are also new enemies, yay!
You can win this. Do your best.
Please remember the relics. Please. Now this combination of enemies can get pretty hard, because the relics can do support attacks, and as you can see,
Enemies defeated. Amazing,
the
Sensei.
fuzz that just shot Chie can not absorb, but reflect physical, magic attacks, sorry. And by magic, I mean all magic. Nothing works. You'll have better luck just hitting it.
It's tough. I can't defeat it.
5 reinforcements? We're doomed.
Not necessarily, because rock's pretty easy. They're weak against any magic attack for the most part, so either weak or a lot of damage can be dealt with them. Alright, so cool. Found the stairs. Let's go on to the 4th floor. Things are gonna start getting a little tough. Remember that? That was the commercial from the very beginning of the game. Now, the relics that I mentioned before.
Wind won't work on this one.
Yeah, nothing works on that one. Anyway, the relics can do a certain attack that I find a huge pain in the bootay, and that is Ult One, which cuts down your stats,
Funny about Yuki.
makes you a weakling, makes you prone to very strong attacks. You do not want innervation on your party. You do not. And I was fortunate enough to have it on all 4 of them. And May Patra doesn't work. Patra doesn't work. You have to have something called Energy Shower in order for it to work.
Here goes. Persona!
Amazing, Sensei, keep it up! Amazing, Sensei, keep it up! Go! I'll finish you!
Go forth!
there you have it. I hate that attack. And guess what we got as a reward? A chest key, which was used to get a chewing soul. Really good stuff. And after going through a few more enemies, Kanji leveled up. And we also found the stairs. My luck is starting to look up. Teddy, no. Bad Teddy. New enemy! And it looks suspiciously like the first enemy we encountered in the game. Don't let it fool you. They're stronger.
Amazing, Sensei! You beat 2 of them!
So who's next?
Yeah, it's just not my day today. But hey, new enemy. These are also pretty difficult if you let your guard down. They're pretty strong. They have really strong physical attacks. See, they already took half of Chie's health. And killed Yukiko. So, yeah, be careful with these. If I remember right, Hama is their weakness, but no one in the team knows how to do it except me.
Here goes.
But I figured it was pointless to just do something that would only work half the time, so decided to just wail on him. Get Yukiko fixed later.
Direct hit! That's how you...
Aha! Is this our chance? Let's do it! Cool! You leveled up!
Yes, I did. At least, with difficult enemies, they give you a lot of XP, so... Alright, so almost there. Well, almost to the next floor anyway. There's 11 floors in this dungeon, so about halfway there. And here it is. Usually when you see the door, or in this case the curtains, in close proximities with each other, you found the next stairs, so... You are right to suspect it, Teddy.